Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that this is based off of rumors and unconfirmed sources. However, I'm also going to say that I absolutely want to cover this because I find it utterly hilarious. And I don't find it that unbelievable. I've told y'all in the past that Vin Diesel had an issue with The Rock. That Vin Diesel, and I have videos about this on my channel, so you can always go back and type in Vin Diesel E-Man and you'll find them. Vin Diesel, as time has gone on, has taken this franchise, especially after the untimely death of Paul Walker, and he has made it his own thing. Now, I've said for a long time that is one of the biggest reasons why this franchise cannot succeed, because you cannot pin everything just on Vin Diesel's character Dom, because it erased a lot of the mystique behind the character. It erased a lot of the appeal, and it also compromised all the other side characters. They can't really grow if they all in Vin Diesel's shadow, right? And there was one thing about Fast X that I think most people really enjoyed. And that was none other than Jason Momoa, who came back and played the character of Dante. Now, Fast X has a lot of problems. You can go watch my review. I got that up and I explain it in detail. But one thing that was not a problem, in my opinion, was Jason Momoa's portrayal of Dante. That was probably one of the best things that kept my interest. But while most people loved Dante, and I'm right now I'm also going to just talk about critics. While most critics loved Dante, Jason Momoa's portrayal, it seems like that wasn't the case for everybody. It seems like there was some hateration in the air. It seems like somebody took a little sip of haterade with this whole thing with Jason Momoa. And wouldn't you know it? It ain't nothing, it ain't nobody else but Vin Diesel. Yes, according to this, Vin Diesel is upset. He's pissed. He's mad. He's jealous of Jason Momoa's overacting in Fast X and blames the co-star for the bad reviews. For the bad review. He's blaming Jason Momoa for the bad. So you mean to tell me the one good thing in your movie you think is the reason why your movie sucks? You think that's the reason why people was coming at your movie? Not the lack of logic, not the disregard for physics, not your terrible overacting, but Jason Momoa's? The one everybody literally was like carried this movie? I gotta hit him with the Sagat laugh. What? What? Let me read it. Let me just read it. Let me read it. Let me read it. Vin Diesel is blaming his new co-star, Jason Momoa's performance in the new Fast and Furious, for causing the film to be trashed by critics. To be trashed. Oh, sources revealed desperate Diesel is unwilling to accept that he might have played a role in the poor reviews and is throwing Momoa under the bus, even though Jason is one of the few aspects of the film that critics praised. Vin is embarrassed Jason is being branded the only bright spot in the film and stealing his thunder in a franchise he built himself. Jason's overacting and scene stealing undermined his movie, which drew a wimpy 57% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jason has become aware of Vin's bad mouthing. Yo, bruh, ain't no way. I refuse to believe. Now, let me just say, this came from inside sources on Radar Online. I don't know if that's credible. I don't know if it whatever. But the reason why I give this a little bit of credence, just a little, I still got my salt, but the reason why I get this little inch is because I've heard this stuff before with Vin Diesel. This was not that long ago that apparently the Vin Diesel was losing it over The Rock's box office success, even though it really wasn't, on iTunes. It said here, Vin Diesel tried so hard to be the man that other men want to be and women want to be with, but he'll always be in The Rock's shadow, spilled an insider. His ego is extremely fragile and he can't shake the feeling that Dwayne's the better man. The sad thing is, this feud isn't about two guys. It's mostly a one-sided thing, and it's all on Vin, who's become obsessed with Dwayne. Now, this was earlier. This was back when they was beefing. Now, the reason why I do give this a little bit more credence, again, I don't know who these sources are, right? But I remember specifically when it was Fast 6 and Fast 7 and a little bit into Fast 8. When The Rock started to come on to the show, to the movie and kind of take a bigger role, especially when Paul Walker was gone. If y'all watch those movies clearly, you're going to start to notice that this street racing legend that was Dom Toretto started getting bigger and stronger and even taller over the course of the movies. Why? Because he had to make sure The Rock was not going to step up and take over. Vin had to be the strong guy. He had to be the other muscle. Just go watch the movies. Look at Fast 9. This man said, I'm finna jump down and I'm gonna be the Amazing Hulk and I'm gonna beat 20 guys by myself. When you learn how to fight like that and be that strong when you was cranking motors in the streets, but now you the Hulk. What is this? The actions let me know that. Here's the other thing. Look at Fast X. My man got into the car, the police transport. Y'all think it's a coincidence that this man wears shirtless, or sleeveless shirts? You think that's coincidence? You think it's coincidence that anytime he sits down, he has to sit and flex and make sure, look, I ain't got no muscle. I ain't got no, don't worry. He be sitting there and just be like, yeah, so I live my life 1/4 of a mile at a time. Yup, I'm just sitting here staring for no reason. Yup, yeah. Cars, family. Like, y'all think that's coincidence? He literally flexes in every scene when he does not need to flex. Why are you flexing and you eating a burger at the cookout? What you flexing for? The burger ain't gonna do nothing. What's the problem? You sitting here reading your kid a bedtime story. Why are you flexing? Why does the muscle need to be shown while you reading the little kid a story? What is this? So yes, I do personally believe, based off of what I've seen on the screen and what I hear from these unconfirmed rumors, that there is some jealousy going on, that this guy's got a problem. Now, here's my other issue. If I'm going to assume that this is true, I'm not saying it's true, but if he is actually jealous of Jason Momoa's portrayal, why don't you call cut? You the other producer. You the executive. This your baby. This is your show. This is your ride. Why don't you just say, yo, while we was filming, you doing too much. Stop it. Oh, that extra scene? No, we not going to leave that in. Take it out. The buck stops with you, sir. Not only was Vin Diesel probably one of the worst actors in this whole movie, but as the executive producer, you the boss. The buck stops with you. You the one that hires people, or not, you was kidnapping folks, holding people hostage the whole series. What you mean? This is on you. Ooh. Because guess what? If Fast X made $2 billion, you know what we would say? Man, this made no sense. But you know what? Good job. Y'all made y'all money. And he would get the praise for that. But you can't pass the buck when you the one that's signing checks. You the one that's hiring people in. This is you. It's all you. Ain't nothing to be mad about except yourself. So if this is true, shame on him for even trying to put this on Jason. Because Jason, that ain't how he roll. And he doesn't deserve that because he was the best part of this not very good movie. Anyway, y'all let me know, what do you think about these? Again, I'm gonna be very responsible about this. These are just rumors. Can't say they're coming from legit sources. But like I said, I've seen the trail. I've seen the evidence, and I'm like, I kind of think they might be true. Do you think they're true? Do you think they're not true? Maybe this is all puff and smoke. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.